particular one, even though we always kind of have geometry as a motif in all our collections, is especially inspired by shapes because I was working with my daughter doing her homework assignment. She's almost 7 and she's learning about triangles and circles, and so that was really the starting point. It's just simple 2D shapes and then how to make them 3D. I've been painting my whole life, so mixing color and sort of color theory and all is second nature. This time we've used a lot of whites, a lot of sort of sorbet colors. We've gone slightly less intense in our color palette, so there's less jewel tones. There's more like sorbet and citrine. And we've also used some metallics because we're doing brocades.
I first met Payal when she was an artist, and I think she's captured those colors and transported them into garments. It's really beautiful.
Some actually promised to me that she's a better painter than like anything, but I'm like, you know, she hasn't boxed herself in any way. You know, she's an out-and-out artist, and it's incredible, you know.
How she sort of gets design and colors and fabric, everything together and makes it, you know, it's art that she makes. Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
It's the idea of how we are losing our own rights. No one's taking it away from us, and how we are giving way to less of a human touch, more of a wired touch, because we are touching a keypad more than we are touching humans now. The idea is the person on the street that we never look at. When I travel from work to my home, I look at these street kids, I look at people, I look at transvestites asking for money because we don't employ transvestites, and all they have to do is beg for their right to live. That really inspired me. There was one image where I saw a person who was basically sitting and reading a newspaper, and his right to learn, his right for education. And that really instigated me to ask the question, what are we losing and what are we gaining in society today?
Monisha's clothes are always very exciting to wear because they're always glamorous, fun, flirty, very sexy, but at the same time, you know, leaving a lot to the imagination, which I think is a sort of very nice line to walk. And my outfit tonight is probably the most spectacular of all the outfits of hers I've ever worn. It's a beautiful gold gown. It's made of all like gold tassels, and it's very jazz and very retro, and it's got big star cutouts all over. But I mean, it covers everything, but then it also kind of like doesn't really cover much.